Hey guys, random footage from Ron here. Today is finally the day. Well, one of a couple days. This video is going to take a couple days to film as I'm still waiting for a couple more things to come in. But right now, we got brand new, my brand new used wheels and what everybody's actually been waiting for. So let's look at what we got. So with the wheels, I went with a 17x9 Konig Hypergram in bronze. With the trunk, definitely CarbonMiata. Some of the other stuff's just way too expensive. I was actually like the first person to pre-order it, which was really cool. So I've been waiting, since August for this trunk, and I'm very excited for it. The carbon fiber is beautiful. I actually got it on Monday, but I waited. I got everything ceramic coated. My tires will get here tomorrow. That'll be the rest of the video, mounting the wheels onto the car, getting the suspension set up, and going into detail. Before I go any farther though, I want to give a shout out to CarbonMiata for like perfect shipping. They shipped out this trunk in what should have just been a damn tank. It was literally a crate formed around it with bubble wrap on top of bubble wrap with a blanket wrapped around everything. So it was perfect. Hand delivered it. Everything worked out really good. I definitely trust him. It's worth the wait for his parts. My plans for tonight are I'm definitely going to get the trunk on tonight. I'm super excited. So we're going to show how to install the trunk, how to swap it. There's some wires and everything you have to unplug. I think it's for the satellite radio, the little fin. I'm also going to put the running light from MX5 things on to this trunk because I just love the way that looks. So we'll go over again on re-putting that on and, just a little combination. You got to, how to mount the trunk, how to line everything up, going through all those details. So we're going to cut over to the garage where we're going to start setting the trunk up. Alright guys, so now we're in the garage. We're going to be messing with the trunk. So I already had the full kit for the LED strip across the trunk because I already have it on my car. So I called them up and asked them if they would just ship me the light, which they did, as well as the wipes that you need to put it on. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. Basically, alcohol wipe, use the adhesive assistant wipe, and then double-sided tape on the light, you put it on. Now the one problem that I didn't realize when I bought the trunk and bought all this is that there are not pre-drilled holes into this trunk. No, I'm not going to drill holes into my brand new carbon fiber trunk. So tomorrow I'm going to get some electrical tape and I'll just have the wire taped down nicely. That way it's out of the way and not just hanging and looking like crap. I'm going to cut back once this is done and we're going to go over what we have to remove from the factory trunk to put on this and then pulling the factory trunk off because there's a couple wires on there. So I'll get back with you guys in a couple minutes. Alright guys, so when you come to the trunk on your car, there's a couple things you're going to have to remove. For me, because I already have the MX5 things LED strip on it, I will have to go in and unplug that from the harness and plug in my new one. I'm not going to get into that much depth in this video because I've already done all of that. But one thing new that we do have to do is unplug the thing for the little shark fin. So basically you come in here, you're going to take out the spare tire, well, what I like to call the spare tire, the little compressor holder and a couple pins. You pull this down, the little plug is right here, and then you have a little clip right here holding it. So I got that undone. There's like 4 little sided clip right here. So you'll pop this out, and then you'll disconnect it off of this with a little clip, and once all that's done, you're free from the car. So while it's up here, just to make it easier, I'm also going to take off the latch because the latch has to go onto the new trunk. So I'll be undoing that and putting that over there. And then the last step, which I'll be back to you before then, is disconnecting this and then putting the new trunk piece on. So I'll get back with you guys after we get the cable unran, get this cable undone, and get the latch swapped, and where we go to put the trunk actually on. Okay, so we got the wires undone off of both sides, and I just want to make a mental note for you guys. When you unplug this, it's going to have a gap because this is the rubber. So you just have to rob it off the corner of the trunk. It's the exact size. These won't work because they're perfect circles. This one's an oval. It'll fit in there. See, because you definitely want to have that closed up. You don't want to have water pouring in your trunk. So we got this undone, I got it capped. This one I have to leave the cap out because I'm gonna run the new wire in. I already got the latch swapped. It looks to me like all the bolts are 10mm. So I already got the latch swapped on here. I didn't tighten up crazy because it's carbon fiber, and I definitely don't want to mess anything up or crack anything. So now we're going to work. It's kind of a two-person thing, that's why we can't film it. We're gonna get the 4 bolts undone, get this trunk out of the way, and then get the new one on, and then I'll get into the next steps when we get there. Hey guys, so it's on. It's beautiful. Fitment is, I mean, right on. It probably could be a little bit better, but we're done fighting this thing. I mean, we've gotten all the gaps pretty even as I think we're gonna get it. I'll show you the inside. So the latches still work, everything's bolted right back up. Like I said, the wire's still hanging, but I'm gonna get electrical tape and pretty that up tomorrow. So there she is. So I'm gonna cut back to whenever I get the tires for my wheels, and then we'll be putting them on the car and seeing how we're gonna do the suspension, how we're gonna adjust. I just want to say a couple more things too. Well, you know why I have a couple minutes. I'm actually working hand in hand with MX5 things, developing an RF, something to do with the window switch to help it go up and down automatically. Even be able to use your key to bring it up and down, which I'm really excited about that. And that'll be coming out soon with the install video and everything when I get to, you know, able to release that. So I'll cut back with you guys probably either tomorrow or the next day when we're getting the tires put on. Awesome. See y'all then. All right, guys. We got the wheels back. Been a couple days since we last recorded, but they're here. They look gorgeous. We're just getting set up. I'm about to mount them on the car. The thing is, I do have the wheel adapters, spacers on the car right now, so I don't know if the wheels will fit with them on without having to adjust the height and do all that. So that's going to be where we start experimenting. I'm not going to do a time lapse or anything of working on the wheels just because they're probably going to come on and off on this side a couple of times, but I'm going to check in after I'm done with the one side and we get on to the other. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys in a few. All right, so we're halfway done. I had to remove the spacers as the car wouldn't sit down and tuck the wheels. The wheels ended up sitting outside of the fender, so I got them off, but those are the new wheels. And then these are stock with the spacers. As you can see, they're in there quite a bit. So I'm gonna move my car over a little. We're gonna get this other side done real quick, and then we're gonna go give it a drive and make sure that we do not have to raise the car up, because that's what I'm hoping for. So, bam. As you can see, all 4 are on. Looks like we have pretty good fitment. I had to move a little in the driveway and I didn't feel it rub at all. So we're gonna take it for a test drive now, make sure everything's fitting good. No issues when you're driving, issues hitting bumps or turning. So I'll be on that, and when I'm done with that, I'll check in with you guys and let you know if we have to change anything or just hopefully it's all good. Hey guys, after about a 5 to 10 minute short drive, realized it's rubbing on all 4 corners under spiritual and aggressive driving. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the car raised up about probably a 1/4 inch. I really don't want to take it up too much because I kind of like the little tuck I got going. So when I get one of these wheels off, I'll just go ahead and show y'all how these coilovers get adjusted. That way you kind of just have an understanding. They don't take long, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So let's get to it before it gets too late in the day. Okay, so this is just a quick look at how you actually adjust my coilovers. So in mine, I don't really ever mess with these 2 up here because that adjusts the spring load. The one we're looking for is down here, which I already bumped loose. So I'm looking at raising the car up probably about 1/4 inch. So I get that loosened up, and basically I'm just gonna spin. You just gotta kind of get a grip on it, but you just spin the whole coilover out until you get about 1/4 inch. It's just kind of a pain to do it while I'm filming. So I'm gonna get these two that I got the car jacked up, get these two raised up that 1/4 inch, and I'm gonna go to the other side, do that. Then the next test drive, and see where we're at. Okay guys, so wheels, suspension, everything's finally done. This was a little bit of a pain in the ass video to make, but that's what happens when you start doing some more serious modifications to the car. I ended up having to tighten the actual suspension more than just raising it up, but that's just an Allen key in the top. Didn't take long at all, just the 4 corners, just did a couple clicks. The car's beautiful, the trunk beautiful. I'm happy everything's finally done. This video took about 4 days to make, just, you know, getting through all the steps, getting the tires mounted, getting everything ceramic coated. So hopefully y'all are as satisfied as I am. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I do this for fun, but I also do it for y'all. Also follow my Instagram. That's where you guys will see more of like the scenic pictures of the car. It's Mazda_Ron. Alright guys, peace.